back at Norton Disney. Only been fishing about 30 minutes. So he's only got 2 rods in. Fishing at about 20 wraps, peg 8 on Hodgetts. And check this out, guys.
I'm scared.
Look at that one. That is a belter.
And it's £13.
£13 on the Zig as well. But yeah, what an absolute stunner that one is. That is really pretty, that.
And guess what? This is the intro. Catching a
Yeah,
fish.
this is the intro. Wow, and we're getting wet.
The intro is catching a fish today.
We was gonna fish billies, but couldn't get a peg we wanted on there, so we thought we'll come back in the same peg on Hodgetts that was here last time. Fishing a bit further out this time though, at 20 wraps instead of 15. And this shot off. What a fish, buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. Right, let's get it back. Right, check this Zig fish out. Oh, this is Alice's. Bit big for her to pick it up, being £20, isn't it? But
Yeah.
look at the size of that. What an absolute unit. Zig rod, 5 foot under the surface. Spot in again, and it's shot off. But what an absolute peach.
Maybe that's
Buzzing.
the trick.
Let's have a quick look at the other side now, Alice. Oh,
Okay. Have a look. It doesn't look
check that out.
amazing.
Buzzing, 2 fish. I've only been fishing about an hour as well.
Oh.
Buzzing.
So
You
every
you
30
happy with that?
Yeah, every 30 minutes we get fish.
Yeah.
So wait for the next hour and 30 for when it's been an hour and 30 minutes for another fish.
Yeah.
News report from Alice.
Underneath it there. Get your hands right under it. Where's Daddy's? Can you feel my hand?
Huh?
And that other hand right under it.
Oh.
And release it.
Release.
Yes.
First £20
Fish
I've
bar.
ever got.
For Alice's 20. Well, I am absolutely out of breath. What a fish that was, Alice, eh? Well done. Still got my bed and bags on the barra, still not ready, still bits to sort out, but I kept on spotting, and yeah, my plan was to get like 20-30 spots out, and I can't get to the 30 because I've had 2 fish now. At least I've got 3 rods now fishing, but yeah, what a start. An hour in, a 13-pounder and a 20-pounder. And that fought like mad, didn't it, Alice?
Yeah, and I now need to dry my feet.
Okay, no worries. But right, gonna chill out, re-get the Zig rod back in position, put a few more spots out, and hopefully this continues the whole trip. Fishing about 5 foot, well, bang on 5 foot from the surface, and I think because it's wall-to-wall sunshine, blue skies, really, really hot, high pressure. They're just coming into that area, and the spots hitting the deck, and they're just swimming all over. And yeah, it is great fun, and that fought like mad. But anyway, right, stop waffling, get that other rod sorted out, and I'm going to chill out and get back to you, and I'll show you exactly where I've got my rod soon. But yeah, wow, what a session so far, buzzing. Right, I'll show you where I've got my rods this session. I'm in peg 8 on Hodgetts. That directly opposite is swim 4. Now I've got, let me keep the camera there, I've got my middle and right hand rod pretty tight towards the middle of swim 4, and then the Zig rod, which is about 3-4 rod lengths off the baited area, is about there, on that bush there, on that reed line, and they're all at 20 wraps. So yeah, it's 4 o'clock, we've been here we've been fishing about 5 hours now. It has quietened down. I've just been putting a bit more spod mix out. But yeah, it has gone quiet now. But the plan is same as last time. Every hour, put 3 spods out. And if I catch a fish, put 3 spods out. So that's the plan. On the hour, 3 spods. And see if we can get some more action. But bizarrely, it's a Sunday, and it was quite busy when we turned up, fairly busy, not like not packed, there was options, but I did want to go on Billy's, but the swims I fancied, the longer range swims, fishing like 20 wraps to 25 wraps, they were all taken, and I didn't fancy some of the shorter swims that are on the side of Ireland was taken. Missed that by about 2 hours as well, gutted. But now it's 3:45. There's 3 of us on this lake. I don't know if you can see across there. That's peg 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 empty, and 9. So yeah, 3 of us on this lake. Gonna give it 24 hours, and seeing as we've had some belting fish already, I might possibly go over to Billy's and have a look and see if any of the pegs I fancied have come free. Failing that, there's always Turner's, which is right there. Yeah, and actually, looking over now, I like, I think it's 7 and 8 on there. Let's see if I can pick it up. That swim is now free. Now I'll take that one. That's a good swim. That did all right in there last year. What, about bang on a year ago from now, because it was summer holidays. I was in there again with my daughter and zig fishing in there. We did really well. So that is an option possibly. So, yeah, there you go. It's a lovely day. It's nice. It's been blue skies all day. We've got a lot of cloud come off, but the chance of rain is about 15% or something. So yeah, we'll be unlucky if it does rain. But anyway, right, I'm gonna sit down, chill out, and get something to eat because I've not had anything since 8 o'clock this morning. And after all that action with our faffing about, I am starving. So yeah, right, happy days indeed. Just tied a solid bag, cast it down this margin here. It's weird. Look at them swans. They are a pain. They're hounding the guy in that swim there. I try not to drop any bait when I'm spotting out, but you can't help but have a little bit of overspill as you spot out. But yeah, they are a real pain in the bird. But anyway, it's nearly 8 o'clock now. Got one on a spot, on the baited spot. Zig just left of it. Like I say, a solid bag down there. I'm surprised we haven't had a bit more action, if I'm honest. Them 2 fish sort of early doors, I thought it would set us up for a good few, but all I can think is those pegs, the whole of that bank is empty. So all I can think is maybe the fish moved over there where there's no pressure. So yeah, but we'll see. But I'm sure they'll come back, and I'm sure at 7 o'clock tomorrow people will turn up and they'll see there's no one fishing that bank, and I'm sure it'll fill up and people will set to it with a spot and marker and blah de blah, and hopefully push them back over here, because it's a bit strange for sure. But anyway, what a lovely evening now. It is like a mill pond out there. The sun's just going in over the back of them trees there. Beautiful day. Actually feels like summer today as well. Finally. It's been a long time coming, the decent weather. Right, not going to do any more filming tonight unless I sneak another one. Failing that, I'll catch back up with you all in the morning for hopefully a 6 o'clock wake up call with a big whacker. Happy days. Right, solid bag rod this time, down the margin on a little pink one. Shot off. It's about 2:30 in the morning now, and it's a common Whoa.
It looks the same as last time. At 20.
No, that was a mirror, this is a common. Right, 2:30 in the morning. Just over £20. Check that out. Whew. Solid bag. Down the margin. Shot off. It put up a good fight as well. But yeah, what a fish. Check that out. I'll just show the other side quick. But that, I'm well pleased with that one. 10 wraps down the margin. I think we'll get another bag done. But yeah, don't know what the quality of this video is like. Looks a bit blurry on there, but fingers crossed it's a good shot. But look at the frame on that. What a fish. Buzzing. Thank you, my darling. It's a beauty, that, Alice, isn't it?
Mhm.
It's 8:30 now, and it's another lovely day. I'm pleased with the fish last night, 20-pounder. We're just over 20 at 3 o'clock this morning. I would have thought that those rods would have gone, or at least one of them, at first light though, but hasn't happened. I'm going to give it about another hour, and I'm going to refresh everything, put a few more spods out, and see what's what, see if we can make something else happen. So far I've caught left hand rod, 2 on the zig, right hand rod on the solid bag. That's 10 wraps down that margin with just 3 spods of pellet over the top. So I might refresh that. I did it last night at sort of 3:30, put a new bag out, but didn't spot over it. So like I say, I'll refresh everything, spot over everything, and hopefully today we can sneak a few more. There's definitely fish in this corner here this morning, so it is looking good for it. It really is. But right, gonna have a drink, get sorted out, get back to you when I've redone them rods. Here they come, look. To move your nicely positioned rods. Ready to pull all your rigs off the spot. They have been such a pain. They really have. Especially the 3 cygnets behind them. They just don't know the score yet. Just whack into all your lines, and yeah, they're a royal pain in the butt for sure. On the fishing front, it has been super quiet today. I've seen 1 person catch, and that's it. So yeah, it seems to have gone a bit moody, but I don't know why. But tried all sorts today, different depths on the zigs, different bottom baits, different baits in my bag. But yeah, and even fish showing has been quiet for Hodgetts. It's usually like a dolphin showing here and all the time. And today I've hardly seen anything show at all. So yeah, weird. Where are them carp and what are they up to? Who knows, eh? But they're certainly not having a good feed, that's for sure. But it's, what is it, coming up to tea time. It's about 3:30 anyway. So I'm just gonna keep watching the water. Probably redo the rigs, the rods in about an hour, and then yeah, see what occurs. Hopefully we'll get a couple sort of last light first thing in the morning. Would like another one at least before we go, It's funny that the last trip was like that in here. I believe we had 3 fish in the first 24 hours, and then absolutely nothing for the next 24 hours, which is bizarre, really bizarre. And true to form, it's doing the same thing again. But this time we've caught 2 20-pounders, which is really, really good for this lake for sure. But right, I'm going to stop waffling. Unless I actually catch something, I'll get back to you later. Fishing wise, it is absolutely dead today. Well, over this side of the bank, the lad next to me, left and right, we're all struggling. It looks like that swim over there, he's catching a few, and there's fish stacked up down that margin. There's a new wind on. It's been quite consistent for a couple of weeks, and it's just swung round a bit, and then fish have followed that wind. I've seen nothing jump down here for hours. It certainly seems like they're all stacked up across that side, and especially that left corner. Now, still got a good bit left yet. It's tea time. It's like 5 o'clock now. There is plenty of time for them fish to come back up this way later. But yeah, I'm certainly up against it. I can't move. I would do if I could get in that swim left of me. Could get nearer where they're showing down that margin and probably get some action. But yeah, we will see. We will see. So we'll keep at it. But I just don't think it's going to happen today. Might happen sort of through the night when that wind calms down. Hopefully gets flat calm later, and then we'll see what happens. It's 7:30 at night now. The only occurrence we've had all day was that aborted take on the Zig. I've just been wiped out on my margin rod on the solid bag by one of the swans, picked up my line and dragged it about 30 foot out in front. So yeah, I had to redo that, and they have been an absolute pain this session, as they always are on Norton. They just don't know the procedure, don't know the rules, and they just get your rod tips and wipe you out constantly. They are a royal pain. I don't know whether we'll catch before it gets dark. I just seem to think that our best option is going to be through the night or first thing in the morning, because a lot of the fish today have been stacked up down that other margin, and people opposite have been catching, but as this side haven't been. I've seen the lad in that far corner, he's had about 4 or 5. I think lad opposite, he's had a couple as well. And yeah, we've been struggling and caught nothing, and the guy left and right of me, they've not caught anything either. So yeah, bizarre. But like I say, I'm pretty sure it will come good. They're not going to stay there for the duration for sure, and there's 1,000 fish in here, so there's got to be some somewhere near me rigs and me baited area for sure. So fingers crossed we do sneak one out, Alice, but if
fingers crossed,
if we don't catch anything through the night or before it gets dark, I'll catch back up with you in the morning. Right, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and the solid bag rod has just gone ripping off with this 19-pounder. And look at that, when I say ripping off, it melted. It was right down that margin in the weed, but we got her in. And what a pretty one that is. That is beautiful colours. You probably can't appreciate it because of the artificial lights from my cameras, but honestly, that is a stunner. That, but check that out. Whew. Made up with that one. Buzzing. Thank you, my darling. Get that back. Get another solid bag tied. Get it back in the zone. Hopefully we can sneak another. It's certainly doing better fish, the solid bags, that's for sure. 4 o'clock in the morning. The bag rod just got melting off with this 15.5-pounder. Look at the scales on that. And when I say melted off, it proper tonked off. It's a pretty one, isn't it, Alice? Oh, yeah, check that out, guys. Buzzing, what a trip. Whew. Should we get it back, Alice? Come on then. What a beautiful morning, look at that. Sun is shining. It's 8 o'clock and I am absolutely knackered from last night. 4 runs, 2 fish. Both of the fish came to the solid bags down that margin, 19 and the 15, over minimum baiting. Didn't really put much in down there, which is interesting really, because that spot has outfished the main area out there. That's probably had God knows how many spoms, a lot of bait has gone in there. But yeah, it's overall, what is it, 2 fish to the zig, nothing to the bottom bait on the baited area, and 3 fish to solid bags. So yeah, 7 runs in total, 5 fish, not going to grumble at that, and 2 20s and a 19, which are very, very good size fish for Hodgetts Lakes for sure. These fish in here are definitely getting bigger. I've piled on in the last year, I think 4 or 5 pounds, so yeah, that's really, really promising. I think it sees that much bait that they're just going to keep growing. All the fish on the complex are just going to get massive. So well, anyway, I've redone the zig rod because I got an aborted take on that last night, and I've got to admit I didn't re-put it out because I like to watch the zig go through the air and know it's not tangled. So I left that one just on the rest, redone that 7 o'clock this morning, and repositioned my main one out in the middle on the baited area as well. So we've still got 3 hours left. So there is chance we could sneak something else, but we'll see. I was very optimistic for this margin spot, I must admit, yesterday, early last night, because I could hear them boshing down there and I'd seen nothing sort of in my water, or very few fish in my water yesterday, and they love to show in here. So I just had a feeling I was going to get some action, and I sure did, so happy days. Right, I'm going to sit back, chill out, and get ready for a nice steady slow pack up. Right, got about 20 minutes left. Rods are still out. Just got the bivvy up, most of the gear's on the para. It has been a great session, Alice, hasn't it? You enjoyed it? Yeah, we've had, 7 runs, 5 fish, 2 20s, 1 19, a 15 and a 13 or a 14 pounder. So 13, yeah. So we can't grumble at that. It's been a good session, fully enjoyable. Really have enjoyed it, haven't we? I'll be back out again in about 2 weeks' time, but be back at Birch Lake at Old Mill. Got a few sessions planned there, so fingers crossed we can get into some of the big ones there. I'd like to thank everybody who subscribed to the channel. Greatly appreciate all the subscribers, all the comments, all the likes. I will put a subscribe button there. Please subscribe to this channel, put some comments below. I do reply to everybody, put some likes. They're all appreciated, guys. Take care, tight lines. See you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.